Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. What are we taking a look at right now? Well, on the table we have the Kubey KB285 Monsterdog. Yeah, the name, I know, Monsterdog. I don't know where they got that. I think that's hilarious, but I love this little chunker. I call it the little pocket chunker. This thing is absolutely fabulous. Now, it is a flipper, however, I am unable to flip it. The detent is a little bit strong for me. So I am unable to get it flipped out, but I can thumb roll it out. Now, those of you with bigger hands may have an easier time doing a flip. Like I believe a Therapeutic Edge can do it, but as I said, his thumbs are bigger, whereas I have smaller hands, so I am not quite able to flip that one. The little thumb stud or thumb disc is too big for me. So even if I try to flick it out, I can't do it. So this is definitely a roller for me. And Therapeutic Edge just came back with our dinner, and there was something interesting in it. I'm not sure what that is. Anyways, so what are you going to get with this? This runs for about a $187.99. Can you actually thumb flip this one, Therapeutic?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I can't. I cannot because it is too big for me. So if you have bigger thumbs or hands, like Therapeutic there, see, he can get in there. The other problem is I have nails, so I cannot get my thumb in there that way. So I have to absolutely just roll it out. So... oh, I guess I can if I really push on it and ruin my nail. Anyways, as I said, this is a 20 CV sheepsfoot blade. You got a plain edge on this, a beautiful satin finish, and a nice flat grind. If you guys can see that good enough. Your handles are going to be all titanium. It is a right or left hand carry, and it is a frame lock. So your lockup on this is going to be, it's pretty light, 10-15% maybe. It came nicely centered. See, I can, if I use my nail, I can do it, but I prefer not to do that. Ugh, although it does make it a little easier. Now, as you notice, everything is kind of anodized blue. So you got your little thumb studs or thumb discs or thumb coins because they're huge. Your pivot is also going to be anodized blue, and also your screws. You also have your pocket clip is anodized. Now, this is a very strong pocket clip. It is titanium, so it is nice. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is designed by Dmitry Osarenko, and he is also the person who designed the Quatch. So for those of you that are familiar with the Quatch, he also designed this one, which is kind of cool. Now, let's do some specs on this. You're looking at a okay, we're just going to call it a 3-inch blade with a 2 and just under a 3-inch cutting edge. I'm not even going to try. They call it 2.95, so let's just say that. Now, your handle is going to be just under, it's interesting to me. They call it 4.06. Me, I call that almost 4 1/4. A little over. They call it a little over. Okay, that's interesting. So that's neither here nor there. Your overall length is going to be about 7 inches. So this is a good size knife. Now, what size would I call it? Would I call it a small? Not really. Would I call it a medium? I'm going to call it more of a medium. Although because the handle's bigger, it feels more like a large, if that makes any sense to you. And I know that I say that to you guys all the time. Here it is against the RSK, which I do consider a medium-sized knife. Let's take a look at it next to the rat here. So again, this is the large-size knife. This I'm going to call more of a medium size with a big feel, because I like that it has a big feel to it. Why do I say that? Well, first off, you are just getting a nice thick chunk of blade. Your handle is going to be a nice thick chunk of steel, and or titanium. It is nice and thick this way too. So if you want to take a look at that next to, here's another RSK. So you know it's nice and thick. It's just about as thick as that. In hand, it is very, very comfortable. You do have some jimping on the back of your spine. You have a little bit different kind of jimping, which to me is more for aesthetic looks back here on the back of the handle, and you do have the ability to put a lanyard in if you so choose. I'm not a lanyard person, so I don't, but you do have that ability. as I said, it has a great feel in hand. The pocket clip is not a hot point for me at all because it does sit nice and low. It has great retention, but yet comes out of the pocket nice and easy. The frame lock, I love how it is the show side is cut a little bit lower, as we say, so it does give you nice, easy access to that frame lock itself. Just an all-around super comfortable knife in hand, you guys, and I love how this cuts. I love that it's great on pull cuts. It's got a great follow through because the curve of the blade. You've got a great follow through it on your pull cuts. It does get some nice fine work in there because you were able to just get that point right in there. You also have the ability to do some great chopping with it. I mean, again, I am in love with this knife. I think it has been really fantastic. I'm glad that Therapeutic Edge got this knife. I think we're going to do some knife trading. We're going to do a little bit different carrying. So I think he's going to carry a few of my knives for a bit, and I'm going to carry a few of his. And yeah, we've kind of fallen in love with some knives of each other's that we didn't think we would. And so we're going to start carrying a few of each other's for a little while and just, you know, see what we do. And I think there's some that we may have to carry before we review and just give our opinions. We can give, you know, our original thoughts, but I'd love to do that and just give some opinions afterwards of what we think. All right, you guys, that has been a look at the Kubey KB285 Monsterdog. Thank you so much for joining me. If you didn't get a chance, go ahead and hit that like button on your way out. It absolutely helps the channel. I'd love for you guys to be here all the time. If you want to hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome. The channel's growing leaps and bounds, and I am just having a blast sharing everything with you guys. As always, peace. Please feel free to leave me a comment down in the comments section. You know I love talking to you guys. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.